Hello everyone, welcome to my garage. This is a 91 GSXR 1100 that I started the thread about. This is the bike that I want to redo. As you can see, pretty much I've got the wiring harness stripped out of the back of the bike. I haven't done the front yet. I want to get some more pictures about where everything routes and so on before I take that all apart, but it drops off pretty easy with 2 bolts and then everything's gone. This is the 91 frame that I'm going to swap everything over to. From everything I've read, 89 to 91 the frames were the same. One question I did have, if anybody knows, maybe you California guys or you race guys, this is a California frame with a California title, and I've got 2 tubes that have been welded into the bottom support of the tail. Now that tube is open. It's not like they've been pumping oil in there for cooling or an extra reservoir or anything. I wondered if it was maybe a California emissions thing. I'm not sure, but anybody that knows, let me know. We went through the frame. There was no cracks, there was no damage, there was no scuffs. It didn't have any spots where there was a scrub from an impact. Here you can see it's got the proper tail hoop where everything ties in. This is what ties the back seat down and so on. And on the donor bike, the 89, it's been ripped right off. So someone has looped this thing and literally torn the back hoop right off of it. Everything else looks square as far as when you look down the bike, and any measurements that I've taken, everything else seems square. I haven't found any damage or cracks, but I'm not going to trust it. So it looks like next thing to do on this particular frame, there's a small piece that unbolts from the frame. You can see one of the down hoops is missing here, and that piece, this piece, you actually bolt to the motor and then swing the frame around it and do up at these points here, and then do your motor mounts up. So the frame swings around the engine instead of trying to shove it in there sideways. I think that's an easier route to go without forks on it, so I'm going to do engine first and then forks. I've ordered new headstock bearings, and when they come in, the engine should be in, and we'll be able to put forks on it and make it roll, and then it'll be a bike again. That's the scoop. If anybody sees anything that is a concern or I haven't mentioned, please let me know. And if you know what those 2 mystery tubes are, I'm guessing it's California emissions, which the other bike here is a Canadian bike. It won't have those, so I won't have hoses I need to hook up to them. But if you can figure out what they're for, let me know. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.